The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Atlanta Braves and the Cleveland Indians. Nick Markakis is a man on a mission as he tries to bring. Mike Clevenger is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He's got an 18-game hit streak going right now. When you get to this point, people wake up in the morning and go, what did he do? And they look at the box score. Did he get another hit? It's starting to get fun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Leonis Martin becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Culberson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball. Right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Second home run early in the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Clevenger. who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Ready now, Ozzie Albies. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Barnes on the move. And no one will track it down. Now the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on Dave. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naquin's under it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The center fielder, number 11.
So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. If he saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. 0-1 the count. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth. The second
So
baseman.
here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Kipnis. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer up the middle. Albies scoops it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Barnes will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. Flowers shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for Atlanta, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Luplow facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 8.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Luplow is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
Yeah, and that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Luplow racing back. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but
And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Camargo ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. He certainly was not sharp. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 5 and the Indians nothing. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 8.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And Jake Bauers comes to the plate. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Josh Donaldson as we begin the top of the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The center fielder,
stepping
11.
in, Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Looking at his career totals, Markakis brings in a batting average right at 290, a respectable number for sure. Comes set with the 0-1. Right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Naquin is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
He's set and the pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 6 and the Indians nothing. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Striding in for the Indians, Leonis Martin, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside
Now
part of the
batting,
plate, but
third
probably
baseman.
too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the
Rob
second time.
Perez.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. It's the Braves 6 and the Indians nothing. Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Barnes 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians fail to score. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Barnes on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single
Now
of the
batting,
game, D-Row.
the right fielder,
3 for 4.
Nick.
Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third.
The first baseman, number 5.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on his horse. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
So stepping in, Charlie Culberson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out
The
now.
left fielder, number 23.
So striding in, Adam Duvall. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Atlanta leads it 7-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here now is Jake Bowers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he got him swinging. Jake Bowers becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Tyler Naquin. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That misses 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Plawecki at second with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
Leading off for the
Riding in once again, Johan Camargo. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now batting.
In now, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hard hit ball to second. Wow, look at Kipnis. It's there. He got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Striding into the box, Leonis Martin, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is popped up. Donaldson has room in foul territory. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson over to his left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The center fielder.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Taken in by Kipnis on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in, Nick Markakis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Barnes giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's
the windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So coming to the plate, Brandon Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Donaldson is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder,
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Freddie Freeman
out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But an atom ball right to him for the first out. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Barnes has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Jake.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman,
A.J. Minter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 33.
Here comes the first pitch.
A.J.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. In now for Cleveland, Kevin Plawecki. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out. Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw to first, he'll be in time to get him. And the Braves have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching for the field.